I'm starting now. You're not getting my footage.
All right, ready?
Nope, I was already talking.
Well, they're not listening.
They're listening.
Okay, ready?
Nope, you should do the preamble of the conversation before the video actually starts.
Hey guys,
See?
welcome back to Our Family Nest.
She's lying. We've already been talking, and she's not putting in the video.
It's July 3rd, so today's kind of the day that we hope to celebrate 4th of July, because we go to fireworks in Sylvania, like we have probably since the day before we even started vlogging. Done this many, many times. It's our tradition. Problem is, it's a little bit crummy out today. It's been just kind of sprinkling off and on, and even come tonight, they're still calling for like 50% chance of rain and storms, thunderstorms. So we're just playing it by ear. It's 2 o'clock right now. Caroline, my driver,
He forced me to go to the grocery store.
I made him go with me to get stuff.
Day's half over. I should have told you about everything I did already today.
He
hung out with Blake because Blake got his car smacked up. I drove a Hummer, an electric Hummer, worth 150 grand. That crab walks, which I didn't like that. Goes from 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds, which is.
So we have ice. We gotta drop that off in the barn, and then we got just stuff to make sub sandwiches for later, chips, snacks, drinks, all that kind of stuff. I cannot believe how humid it is. So always, you know, when it rains, it pours. I don't know why, it seems like so many crazy things happening at once, but okay, so what is one of a parent's worst nightmare is to get a phone call from their kid saying they're in a car accident. Fortunately, when Blake called me Sunday morning, he said my car was in an accident, but he wasn't in the accident. I was like, what? Okay, so he's not hurt, great. So what happened is he had his car parked downtown Toledo. He has a friend that lives down there. They're always going to like bars and restaurants and things around there. So Saturday night, that's where he was. He got there about 9 p.m. Accident had to have happened about 15 to 20 minutes after that, because it said the police report was written up. I think it said the time of the accident was like approximately 9:30. All right, so I had to come in from outside because this is way too humid out there. So yeah, basically Blake got up Sunday morning, seen a piece of paper on his car and was like, what? Looks at the paper. On one side, it's a note from the cop with the police report number and all this stuff saying your car was involved in an accident. And so on the other side was the information of the girl. It was like an older woman who got actually cited for the accident, her phone number and all that. So Ken actually called her. Blake ended up coming over here so we could see his car and everything. Blake called her and she said that she got cited for the accident, but she's going to try to fight it in court. But it sounds like it's her fault because she was turning left and this car hit her. And she's trying to say that she had the right of way, but clearly the cop or witnesses or the other people, I don't know, he must have believed the other people because she got cited. She's turning left, the car ran into her and she lost control of her vehicle, and that's how it ran into Blake's car. So I'll show you guys. I got just a little bit of video. The front end of his car is what got damaged. His hood is kind of like curved sort of in. The bottom like vent part's all ruined, and when you open the hood, that's where you see the majority of the damage. I didn't film any of that, but there's just stuff inside. Radiator, the fan, he can't run his air conditioning, like, so it's not drivable. So luckily they took it to Ballas on Central Avenue where our friends own the dealership, and it's just gonna sit there honestly until this lady's insurance can come to look at the car to determine if it's fixable or going to be totaled, and Blake will just get money for his car. And ironically, do you guys remember when his red truck got in an accident and he took the money from that car? They gave him 10 grand for that truck, which was good because that's what we paid for it, and he didn't have it for very long. So they gave him 10 grand for the truck. He took that money, went and bought the Jeep, so he got a loan for 10 grand. Has been paying on that loan for 5 years. It's going to be paid off this October. His final payment would be October 1st. That's like a few months from now, right? Blake said in the back of his mind he was already thinking that he wanted to get a new car. So in his mind, he's almost thinking if they total it, like, oh well, he wouldn't be like super, super sad. He could take that money, put that down towards a little bit even more expensive car, get something a little bit newer. He said, or if they fix it, he's probably going to end up selling it anyways. So we'll see. I said, well, you were gonna say that. He goes, I'll just go get something else where my payment's still only the $200. That's what I'm used to paying. Like, what's the big deal? And he's got a really good job now and stuff. He could even afford more than that. But he's like, you know, I don't want to go crazy. And I said, yeah, but you say that now. You'll go to a dealership and then you'll find a car you really like. And next thing you know, you're paying $350 a month. Like, it never fails that you always end up spending more than what you want to. So anyways, we're just glad Blake wasn't in the car. No one was hurt. The lady that Ken talked to, she even said no one was hurt, so that's good. But yeah, crazy that, like, the first thing we thought of is, oh my gosh, like, what are the odds someone hits a parked car and they actually stop and report it to the police? Like, we're surprised they didn't just drive away, you know what I mean? Well, that was why they got reported to the police, because it was a whole full-blown accident. The lady said the I don't know if she said the driver's side or passenger side of her car. Well, if she's turning left, probably the driver's side is all completely smashed in. She wasn't hurt, so that's good. Luckily, our friend that owns the dealership gave him a car to drive for right now until all the insurance stuff gets straightened out. And if they are going to fix this car, and it could take months for the car to get fixed, then he'll actually have to go get like a rental car from a rental car company. So we'll see how it all turns out, but just another thing that nobody wants to deal with. So I was packing my stuff and getting everything together, and I'm going to just show you guys this little like battery pack thing that I always put in my purse. You just plug it into the wall to charge it. You press this little button on top and it shows you right here how much it's charged. It has two things that pull out. I don't know what these are all called. So like this one would charge my computer if I needed it, my laptop, which I'm not bringing that, but if you needed it, like this would be great for travel especially. This charges my Kindle and a lot of other little devices, like my little portable fan when I travel. I like having that little portable fan, especially when I'm on the airplane and I feel anxious. The fan helps. And then this one over here is obviously the USB-C, is that what that's called? For my iPhone. So I don't know if your phone, what kind of charger it takes, but it has 3 different little charging mechanisms on here, and it lasts really long. I used it to charge just this week, my Kindle and my phone, like a couple different times for a couple hours, several hours, and the battery was at 75% this morning, but I still charged it to 100%. My phone's at 100% right now. I won't need it, but it never fails when you go somewhere with a group of teenagers. Somebody's phone is dead, so I'm gonna throw that in my purse. I got it off Amazon. I will link it down below for you guys. I told Carly and her friends to be ready by 6 because I really wanted to leave by 6:30. And see what time it is? And they're not down here yet. Are you surprised? Chase said they were upstairs playing, I don't even know, I think it was High School Musical music and singing and dancing, and so I'm trying to chop. I was up there in Carly's room, and when I left the room, it was one of those moments where, you know, as soon as I walked out of the room, they were like probably talking about me. My gosh. So we made it in the car. Look at everybody who's with us.
No one wants to ride with you.
I don't know. Can you see behind us? I don't know if you can see behind us. Carly is following. What?
It's just a cooler.
No, through the window. I don't know if they can see or not. Anyways, Carly's following us. So their other friends coming, meeting them there because he was golfing. He wasn't ready yet. So we got Courtney, Josie, Chase, who was trying to get out of coming. We made him come.
I know there's a course right here too.
And Carly and her boyfriend. And I'm like, come on, Chase, you can ride with us, but we're just not cool enough. What was that?
Still 13-12. Carly.
Carly, what are you doing? Did she teach you how to pull the grass by the root? Isn't it fun?
It's a lot harder to do.
19.
Is it? This is good. This is good grass. You're gonna see how many pieces you can collect.
16.
It's tradition. You have to do your flips when you come here.
Not that.
Ooh!
You snap your Achilles. Can you do a back handspring still?
That's scary.
Do a front one. Do a front one. Do a front one.
Okay, stop.
That was good. Can you do a front handspring? That was pretty good.
She was a cheerleader, you know.
All right, then jump up and touch your toes. Isn't that what cheerleaders have to do? Skip. There you go. All right, let's see you do frog leaps. Let's have a end of Ron's chair and then turn around and go back. That's not a frog. No, you did great. What was that? Do that, Josie.
Not like that.
You better stay tight. All right, you gotta turn. Go ahead, turn now. Turn now. Oh, he's going backwards. That's impressive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh.
What are they going to do?
Cartwheel contest.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to land on your side, don't you?
I thought I was going to disrupt the car.
Okay, we're going to go water out.
Yeah.
You're supposed to turn to the audience.
Oh, you're gonna do it that way? I think it'd be easier if you just lean it against the house. You might have to do the letters half the opposite way. Yeah, I got the letter. Wait, let me straighten these things. Get down for a second. It's close. Like that. Yeah, I don't want to get this close. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna reach it still. Hold on, I'm gonna need my phone. I do, that's how I see where the camera is. You're fine. I got the letter, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're good. You're good. Okay. It's magnetized, like. There you go. Alright, stop right there. Let me see that.
It's moving on its own.
Okay, it needs to show more of the pool. Alright. That is actually perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. I got the ladder here.
No, it's not that. It's not. My legs are sore for no reason.
So they make you stay outside all day today?
It is easy.